black male is being followed by a group of white people in a community. Very scary thing here. Check it out.
What's going on, buddy?
Nigga done brought a
No, answer that question.
team out here.
Obviously, he doesn't live here.
The reason why I asked you to live here is for private community, so if you don't live here, you need to leave. If you live here, you're visiting a friend, that's fine, just let us know, because you get neighbors concerned since you're walking around my house. I'm not walking around your house. Hold on, Steve. You've been past my house 4 times, I don't know you. I've never seen you here before, and you're walking past my house over and over again. So if you live here or you have a friend you're visiting here, that's fine.
I'm not in front of your house.
You're actually following me.
You went up the wrong way. We just asking a question. You live out here?
I'm part of the neighborhood.
You're part of the neighborhood. Does that mean you live here? It's simple.
Like, bro, what?
I'm asking a question. You live here? You went up to my wife.
Bro, I didn't go up to your wife, bro. I don't know who you talking about. For real. And I think I can walk around my neighborhood.
If you live here, yeah. So you live here.
Like,
You live here?
you gonna keep asking me the same question over and over and over and over and over. This man following me. This is harassment, right?
You haven't answered yet.
That's harassment, right? That's harassment, right?
I think what you did to my wife, yes.
Look. He followed. You read it up.
Now, YouTube family, one of the terrorists is Geffrey Gardner. We found him already, and he deleted his LinkedIn because, like most of the terrorists, they only hide behind the scenes and show their so-called bravado of anger. Now, the other beast that we found was Stephen Carega. Now, this guy, he tried to hide, but he was easy to find. In fact, some people even spoke to his wife. Now, before we get to you guys of talking to the wife, let's show one last dude who I think someone sent me his name. I didn't get to attach it, but this is the other one who said he did something to my wife. Now, I don't have to answer why we're walking in a neighborhood, but if you guys don't know, Hurricane Milton was there, and if you're in Florida, we like coming outside after having no power. Check this update.
Good afternoon. This is Sandra Tapfumane. I'm the Chief of Emergency Management for Sarasota County. We are here. It is Monday afternoon on October 14th with a few updates for you on our recovery efforts from Hurricane Milton. So today we have opened our Disaster Recovery Center. This is, if you remember, we've had now a Disaster Recovery Center down at the Ashton Road Sarasota Christian Church. It is relocating to this new address. Lastly, just wanted to give a report that we are under 29,000 now without power. FPL has been working hard to get all the power back up and running. I know it's frustrating if you're one of those that are still waiting, but they did tell us that we should be down to 95% of the way there by tomorrow. So that's great news, and we will.
Now, this is the guy who exposed everything. Go follow him. Now, listen to what he has to say about Carega. Why?
I have an update on the neighborhood creepers in Sarasota, Florida. Someone spoke to his wife and asked them, why did your husband feel the need for a gun? Reasonable question. That was very terrifying. And Regina responds and said, first of all, with their baby, owns no gun. He approached her and asked if she has a man. She thought a meal and said, yes, I am good. Do you have a meal? He laughed at her and said, no, I do. You have a man. And then said, I will be your man and I'll take care of you, and started walking towards her garage door. So he's laughing at her while he said that. So he's teasing her, okay? She got scared and ran inside and saying, no, I have a husband. Then later she told her husband what happened and followed him and started asking questions and said, why? What she's trying to say. I swear to God, I thought I was having a stroke in the beginning of this. But she's saying that the young guy, during the hurricane, stayed at one of their neighbor's house. But what she doesn't understand is that he's staying with mom, not a neighbor. So that's a little confusing. There's a little discrepancy there. Anyway, weapon, she said, whether it be a legal pepper spray, taser, or even a weapon like a gun, it's still outrageous that you were going to use it on a teen who was just walking. He wasn't doing anything that needed to be stopped or anything. You have many that entire video and everything you guys were doing in that video, you did that while already knowing he belongs there? Why were you asking him if he belongs there? Why did he have to keep repeating it? Why was it going on for 10 minutes? You already knew that. That's really concerning to me. That needed to now be stopped or anything. We have many young kids in the community. Everyone knows each other. It is a very multicultural community. He would not answer if he lived there or visiting family, just very arrogantly walking back and forth, and it escalated. No one was harassing him or said anything racial. Wait a minute. I thought you said you knew that he was staying there with a neighbor or something. What do you mean? What do you mean you don't know if he's visiting family or lived there? And again, why? Okay. She's saying no one doesn't have to answer to you. That's what the point we're trying to get across is, that you don't get to just police him. All of these adults don't get to just police him and ask him where he lives and where's. Leave him alone. He's leaving you alone. Leave him alone. About the facts. And why did your husband feel the need for a gun? Is not harassment. That is not harassing your family. So,
now the Sarasota Police Department, that is, made an announcement only after there was backlash as to why didn't they do anything, because they were on the scene. Now you can pause and read this yourself. What's more disturbing is they were actually there and did not give guidance nor help, and they actually admitted he did nothing wrong. Now, as a black man who have family in Sarasota, Florida, due to my Tampa affiliations and living there, the video was very chilling to me because Stephen Carega and his gang of Klan members have made it unsafe. Now, what's weird is, why did Sarasota police initially refuse to investigate the case, and why social media and Reddit moderators are hiding this story from the public? Now, I did the homework for you guys to show you what Stephen Carega and his gang of Klan members did to this black young child is absolutely a crime in Florida. Pause this video and read these yourself, and look at, even on the website, you can see of the Florida statutes what it states here. And I looked at it over and over. Guys should have been arrested for doing what they did.
End quote. Once again, this is akin to what? Where your freedom papers? Where your freedom papers? What right do you have? Well, it's called the Constitution. You have the right of assembly. You have the right of movement, interstate movement, as well as a constitutional right. You have the right to be. You have the right to walk around communities. You have a right to be black. And they decided to engage this individual in a mob-like fashion, involve the police, who, once he noticed he was being recorded, decided to act prim and proper and say he's posing no threat. Okay. Well, why are you here then? Why'd you even come? Why'd you stop by? Right.
Now, this mother made a statement on the TikTok, and she says, I really need some help, TikTok. What you see here is my child being racially profiled and followed by 4 grown men, all because he was walking around our neighborhood. She emphasized our neighborhood. I guess we look like we don't belong in an upscale neighborhood, but here's a little backstory. The morning aftermath of Hurricane Milton, my son wanted to walk around the neighborhood to talk to his girlfriend on his phone, and because we don't have power, so his service was bad in the house, this is what we had to deal with. She states here, so let me make myself clear. Here are on a few things. This is my child. He is a teenage, 18. He's still my child. 2, he lives in a neighborhood he effing belongs. 3, these people are trying to spin the narrative by saying he approached some woman and tried to enter her garage. And until, ladies and gentlemen, none of this is true. He spoke to a woman in passing. He was on the sidewalk. When he returned from walking around the block, her husband and way more Klan members were standing outside waiting on him to return. That is when my son decided to pull out his phone, because they will lynch him, because he felt unsafe at how many people were outside questioning him. Where you go, boy? Where's your freedom pass? On who he is and why he's there. Once upon a time, there was a black man whose name was Emmett Till. The woman that did the same crap in 1955 recently shared on her deathbed that she lied about this man hitting on her. Now Emmett Till is no longer here. What you see is a blueprint of exactly what happens to these black men that are no longer here. They are being preyed on by mobs of Stephen Carega and his clan members. People, they call their police friend to come and corner them once they have them in a helpless position. These men are uncivilized and can't tell their side of the story. Guys, let's get a quick summary of who Emmett Till was. You see this dangerous woman here? She got away with murder and America applauded her for it. Let's get into it.
All right, dramatic new information has emerged in the story of one of the nation's most notorious crimes, the murder of black teenager Emmett Till. In 1955, a 21-year-old white woman named Carolyn Bryant claimed that Till made sexual advances toward her. Now, that claim led to Till's kidnapping and death.
Historian Tim Tyson said the woman who made those accusations has broken her silence for the first time to recant her story. His new book, it's called The Blood of Emmett Till, examines Bryant's claims. It's published by Suman & Schuster, a division of CBS. Tim Tyson is a senior researcher scholar.
Now, before the video continues, I want you guys to know this guy, Timothy B. Tyson, is a deranged, not good individual. He knew about the lady lying about Emmett Till 10 years before it was released to the world. He kept it to himself so he can make money on Black History Month. These guys don't care about what happened to us. It's a money get along motive, and the family will speak out against this demon known as Timothy Tyson. Look at him.
And they were there, so they told us the truth. So we've always known that the woman lied. So that wasn't surprising to us. What was surprising was to hear that she came out and said that she lied. So that didn't surprise us. We didn't have the wow factor so much as the public, but what has angered the family more so than anything is that this author, Timothy Tyson, he received this information and withheld it from the Department of Justice and our family for 10 years.
Perjured herself, and I don't care if she's 82 years old or not. Shouldn't she go to jail?
Tom, actually, I said the exact same thing over the weekend on social media, where I said that absolutely she should be charged with perjury, no doubt, because she lied on the witness stand. Now, whether or not they do that, we'll find out from the prosecutors. The story, I have to ask you, certainly for you, as somebody who was with Emmett on that day, you also were with him at the store earlier, correct?
Yes.
What actually happened at that store?
At the store, when we arrived at the store, I went into the store, and I was purchasing some things. And while I was in the store, Emmett came into the store. And I left Emmett there, and Simeon came right in behind me. Nothing happened at all while we were there in the store, not at all. He never said anything to her. He couldn't touch her because she's behind a counter, which is about 3 to 4 feet wide. So you can't reach over and touch her. They said they would.
It's 1991. What did you say? I said stop eyeballing that white woman. You better change your attitude. Man, why did you do that? What you talking about? Didn't your pappy teach you nothing about survival? You don't talk to the white man like that. Them people want to be right even when they're wrong.
Now, watching and understanding these racial divisions only occurred on one side. There has always been only one side who hated us. They claim we hate them when we call out their hatred for us. But never forget, there's been many Emmett Tills prior to Emmett Till and after Emmett Till. Now, this woman has been unleashed to go out and about her way while the mothers of these people die. Now, the killers themselves who admitted to killing Emmett Till and got away with it by the United States court system, this guy in 1992, Till Mobley, said how he was still mad at Emmett Till and happy that Emmett Till was dead. These people have always been nightmares amongst us. Never forget.
Well, a grand jury in Mississippi today declined to indict the white woman whose accusations set off the lynching of Emmett Till nearly 70 years ago. The prosecutor said the grand jury found insufficient evidence to charge Dunham.
Now, never forget, this monster terrorist, Carolyn, her husband and her husband's brother admitted to killing Emmett Till. The Department of Defense and the Justice, whatever you call them, they don't care about us. I'm here to tell you the truth. You better get hip to how they stick the code. Now, they lynched and killed a young teenager and the world doesn't even look over. Now, did history keep repeating itself? Yes, it did. It repeats itself every day as people pretend we're the ones using a race card. We're the ones who are the professional victims, why they laugh away. Now, on the video we're covering, the young man's mom said this again, and you guys could read it yourself. So I'm gonna let you guys pause it and read it, but this shows you only receipt I use on this platform. We don't care about personal feelings.
You heading north? Nah, man, I believe this is southeast. Well, how far behind you is they? Who? The dogs. I don't hear the dogs. Man, what dogs, man? Is there something I can help you with? Because I'm on my way home, and man, I am whipped. Oh, Lord, how many lashes they give you? Nah, man, I mean, I'm beat. Well, at least you still got your foot. Man, look, what is it that you want, man? I don't have any time for this. You must be one of them house niggas. Look, I'm just looking for my freedom. Freedom? Yes, sir. Well, where the hell you been, in the cave? Yes, sir, right back yonder. Oh, man, look, you must be from the South, man. Brothers up here don't act like that. Who? Excuse me?
Well, move it. You're blocking the way.
I'm sorry, sir. We just mosey out your way. Man, what the hell is the matter with you?
I'm trying to jog, and you're blocking my way.
Yeah, well, next time, run around, jackass.
What?
Is you crazy, man? Is you crazy? You don't be talking to no white man like that. They want to be right even when they wrong. We're sorry, sir. We're sorry, sir. Don't mean to hurt you. We're sorry. He must got one of them, that colored fever going around. Boys, not feeling too well. Accept my apologies, please, sir.
Well, I'll accept yours.
Thank you.
But I don't like your friend's attitude.
You better check.
We've come up with another verb that we can add to the list of things that black men have gotten harassed or in some cases killed for doing. Driving, sleeping, listening to music, having a mental health crisis, and now walking. We've seen black men get harassed or killed or hurt doing all of those things. And I'm grateful that this young man here escaped with his life and was not physically harmed, because we should recognize that in Florida, there is a stand your ground law with no duty to retreat, meaning that that man who's been following him and harassing him could have pulled out a gun and killed this young man here and argued.
Actually, he did. So this man's name is Stephen Carega. He's all over social media. He actually did. You might have seen right in the video where he was walking and the guy jumps out and a neighbor stops him. He literally stops him. In fact, someone enhanced the video. Give me a second. So, yeah, he was going to shoot. He was going. So let's see here. Let me pull it back. So watch this. See right here. Come on. Come on, guys. You see this? So the neighbor right there, and so this guy, the neighbor in the green stopped him. He actually grabbed the gun.
Obviously, he doesn't.
Now, there was no need for any of this episode to happen. Honestly, this was about insecurities about the black man. See, he thought a black man talked to his wife, which infuriated him to enact an act of vengeance and violence amongst the people. These are the uncivilized people who claim to be civilized. Never forget anything about these group of people. They will hurt you if they have any chance to do so. Never forget about who they really are. You have to pay attention and be conscious to where you are.
He doesn't live here. This is our reality, Mustafa. You can't even be black and take a walk. This is South Africa. This is Elon Musk apartheid. Show your papers. Prove to us that you live here, because this is our neighborhood and we don't know you.
The fact we still need freedom papers is true.
Them dogs a lot smaller than Pappy said they was. It's 1991. What did you say? I said stop eyeballing that white woman. Put your fancy clothes on. Man, you can have that if you so desire, brother. And this is 1991, man. All that handkerchief head stuff don't play up here. This is America. We are free. We can do what we want.
There he is, officer. That's the one.
We done brought the slave catchers on us. Well, feet don't fail me now. Man, be cool. Be cool, man. We haven't done anything wrong. Officer, I'm glad you're here, see, because...
All right, face down on the ground and put your hands behind your back.
Hey, now, wait a minute,
Get down on your knees and get your hands behind your back.
I is down, sir. If I go any further, I'll be in China.
You have the right to remain silent.
Man, this is outrageous. We ain't mean no harm, Mrs. Slave Master, sir.
You better shut up.
Yes, sir. Please don't beat me. Don't beat me. I tried to warn him, but he wouldn't listen.
Hush up. I'm not talking to you. You're free to go.
I was free?
Yeah, keep moving.
Wait a minute, man. I think he's in the singing group or something, man. Yes, sir. I keep moving. That's a good idea. Freedom don't seem to last too long around here.
I guess when it's too hot in Florida, wear your hoods. Look, I love each and every single one of you guys, black, white, Spanish, Asian, but it has to be shown the brotherly love for other melanated people in order to enact change. We can't sweep these under the rugs. It's comfortable to talk about it. Subscribe, like, and share. Love y'all.
I've been broke so many times.